Hey, it's Healing Wolf from Healing Wolf Coaching. Let's breathe together. Bring your hands up and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold the breath and then let's release it as we curl our fingers. Slowing our breath down gets us in a great state of mind for absorbing information and puts us in a space where we can be really present. In the world of interpreting or labeling or branding the sensations that are created by unconscious mind, there are lots of different terms, and some of them involve the word danger, which I typically avoid, but I'd like to talk about it today because unconscious mind creates protection, and I call it protective sensations because it just feels strong and empowered that these sensations of pain or anxiety are coming from a place of protection. Other coaches will talk about that they're a danger response or a danger, perceived danger sensations, and that's another way of looking at it. I just choose not to use that word as part of the way I think about it because I feel like that word actually generates more danger in unconscious mind. So today though, I do want to talk about the way danger is perceived in unconscious mind and why unconscious mind gives us protection when we don't actually need it. So danger can come in on an unconscious level from memory and from conditioned responses and from projection. I mean, those are some of the ways. So memory would be if you're thinking of a time in your past, or maybe you're not even thinking, it's operating on a purely unconscious level of a time in the past where you were more vulnerable, you needed more protection, and your nervous system got really amped up and gave you protection then and continues to give you protection now when those memories surface and they're read by unconscious mind as if they're happening or about to happen or just happened. Like, that's where that protection comes from. The next one is conditioned response. So these are basically three ways that danger shows up in unconscious mind, which are completely without substance. So the past is gone, it's over, but unconscious mind is reading it that way. The next one is conditioned response. So the conditioned response is that you've done something before that caused a sensation, or you were having a sensation while you did it, and so suddenly that can get linked in unconscious mind and bring on that protection again. So if you ate a piece of fruit and you felt really sick that day for some other reason even, that fruit flavor or sweetness or juiciness or whatever can become a conditioned response and give you that nausea. So that's why with food intolerances, that can happen in one sitting, or if you're out and someone who drives a truck tries to run you off the road rage or something, then your mind is going to be tuned up for trucks, and you see a truck, especially the same color, that's a conditioned response, and you feel your heart race like, oh boy, and you don't know why, but unconscious mind is going to protect you from that road rage, which it sees similar, like all trucks, as same potential road rage. So that's conditioned response. Then you have the biggest beast of projection, which is worry. So that can create danger, and the danger comes from just imagining scenarios where you're either helpless or you're hurt or you're in a situation where you feel like your survival is at stake. And 99.99% of the time, none of that's going to happen. The one that will happen for all of us, which we don't know how usually, is death. So unconscious mind can also get locked onto that and project worry around that. And so So those are three ways unconscious mind can pull up sensations to protect us from a danger that is not real, that's completely not there, not real. It's just a program. It's just reading old information, old data from memory, or reading from one experience or multiple experiences with a conditioned response, or reading just from worry, which is unconscious mind's evolved way. Ancient evolution created all these to keep us alive. So it's ancient mind's way, unconscious mind's way of avoiding danger, of saying, if I worry about 1,000 things today and one of them happens tomorrow, I'm going to survive because I prepared myself mentally for the scenario of a snake dropping out of a tree and biting me in the face, right? And that probably was helpful in ancient times when we were living in the jungle. But today, worrying about something like that, or worrying about something that could happen with somebody in months to come, maybe that somebody won't even be around in months to come. And maybe that scenario you're envisioning will never come to pass. It probably won't. So worry is they're all dysfunctional, and the way around them all, or the way through them all, is to acknowledge them. Say, oh yeah, that's over, that's the past. Like, I know that. There are deeper processes that I do with clients to get unconscious mind to a better place and to clear these kinds of patterns. But on your own, it's acknowledging that the patterns are there and saying, hey, yeah, that's just worry. Just a normal function of unconscious mind. Just worry, just like anxiety. It's just a normal function of our physiology. And just like conditioned responses, a normal function that's built into us from the beginning and can get ramped up, as many of us have seen. So keep those three in mind, call them out for what they are. Say, hey, I see you, you're just worried. Probably won't happen that way. Maybe it'd be really the opposite of that happening. Maybe it'd be a wonderful experience, something you're dreading, and actually it's going to be great. So allow yourself to recognize those three and take them less seriously. Like they're not real. None of them are real. And they're not preparing you for anything. Like they're overprotecting you. Real preparation is to be mindfully in the moment so that your senses are open, you know what's going on around you. If real danger is happening, you'll be able to respond instead of react. So if a bear walks across your yard and you're thinking about next week's meeting at work or something, then you're not going to be prepared to handle a real possible danger. A bear might not even be a real danger. It might just be a passing mammal, just like you. You're actually a lot more dangerous than a bear. Human beings are way more dangerous than any critter we're going to encounter out there. And that's a whole nother topic, which I'm not getting into. So thanks for listening. If you need more help, healingwolfcoaching.com. Thanks for subscribing and ringing the bell and liking and commenting. All of that helps me on my mission to help you and others get out of hell and get back to a beautiful life.